don't judge me, y'all. I was one of the stylists that didn't like washing y'all hair. No, I didn't want to wash hair. Okay. I was like, why do I need to wash your hair? Come shampoo. Come on. Like, just come shampoo. I don't want to do that. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Shadia Johnson. I am a hairstylist and a hairstylist mentor. I help hairstylists master their craft, scale a six-figure business, and I also help them to create a business plan that they love. We are all about becoming the woman that God has created us to be and never settle in or shrink in anything less than that, okay? So today we're going to be talking about how I went from charging $50 to now $300 for a sew-in. And y'all know it wasn't all about the prices. I did a few more things than raising my price. It actually was a journey, but my purpose in your life is to take you from taking the 10 steps that I took, and you can literally take 2 with this advice. Let's take it all the way to the beginning, because how did we get here? I started charging $50 for a sew-in in high school. And I thought that was so much money because, I was a kid. But the reason why I was charging that much is because I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident in my skills. I wasn't confident in my sew-ins. I wasn't even confident in who God was calling me to be. I used to say, I'm just doing hair. I never said that I was a hairstylist. Just as of maybe like a few years ago, I started saying, oh yeah, I'm a hairstylist, right? God does not give us these gifts just so that we can just do hair and play around with it. No, like literally we have these gifts because we are destined to do hair. It's that deep, and take it that deep. So I think that if I was a little bit more confident in my styles, I would have charged more. I would have moved different in my business, because now I see people that's 18, 17 years old running their business, and they get into it. Like, they charging how much they need to charge. They putting down deposits. And that's how I know it's not all about, I didn't want to charge this much because I was young. No, I didn't want to charge that much because I didn't believe in my gifts. I didn't believe in my talent, and I didn't believe in my work. I was very insecure about my work. And hair is an art. So a lot of times hairstylists are very particular and very shy about their work at first. But if you just stand boldly in your work, you too can charge. So step 1, I leveled up my technique. I took classes, I practiced, and I never gave up. I had a guinea pig. So my first guinea pig was my friend, Nikita. And I would do her hair over and over and over again. Like, she'll take one and sew in out, and I'll do another one. Because from there, I was learning what could be done differently. How could I stitch differently? How could I lay the tracks differently? How could I blend her leave out better? Like, how can I improve? And the more I would do these styles, the better I would get. Another way is that I took the classes, like I stated. I took classes every quarter. Like, I would find somebody that I was very inspired by, and I would take their class. Like, why not? I know that I don't care how many times I've done a sew-in. I want to see your technique, because it's something that I can learn from you. And I always tell myself, like, never be so high-minded that I feel like, oh no, I got this. No, I don't. Want to know why? Because trends are changing every single day. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Trends are changing, and you don't ever want to be that hairstylist that gets stuck and say, I don't want to do this. Why the new people doing this? Why the young folks doing this? I don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. The funny thing is I started doing closure sew-ins in 2014. I despised closure sew-ins. Like, that's when they first started coming out, and I was doing traditional sew-ins. I had got comfortable, better with my techniques. And they came out, and I was like, why do people even want closure sew-ins? Like, just get a traditional sew-in. What is this? Do y'all know that I actually took a class for the frontal sew-in, and from learning how to do that frontal sew-in, I started creating my own technique to do the behind the hairline closure sew-in, and that is my most prized possession. That is the most expensive sew-in that I do, and I did not want to do it. I literally was like, why do people even want this? And it's like, no, people want this because they don't want to burn out their leave outs. Everybody's not even getting perms no more. They're natural. So times change, trends changed, and then I became the solution. But what would have happened if I was like, I don't want to learn how to do this? What would have happened? I would have been left behind. Still doing traditional sew-ins, but every time somebody wanted a closure sew-in, they had to go to somebody else. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get better at this thing because it's within my niche and the girls need me. So I need to get better at this. So I practiced and I practiced and I became more confident. And because I took that class, no, I did not love frontals. Like, no, I'm not a frontal girl. I don't love frontals. I will do them, but it's not my favorite thing to do. But I took her, you know, pointers and some of her technique and I twisted it around and I made it into a closure sew-in. And then the thing is, I offer 3 different types. So one of them looks like a frontal. I'll glue it in the front, or I'll do the one behind the hairline. So I was able to learn from her and twist it and make it on my own. That's why it's like, don't ever get to the point where you don't want to take classes. Like, classes are important, especially because all the things that we do is really like hands-on training. Like, you need to learn what to do. Like, that's the same as somebody getting a certificate in their job where they're like, you know what, let me learn more so I can make more money. Yes, you should be learning more, expand. And, you know, within your niche though, because, you know, we want to stay within our niche only because we want to be masters at it. But that's how you become a master, by taking classes, practicing until you can't practice no more, and having you a brand ambassador that you can keep on correcting your work and let them be truthful. Tell them to tell you the truth. Like, hey, can I do this better? Like, is your track slipping? Could this have lasted longer? Is my technique lasting on your forehead when I lay it down? Like, what can I do differently? Those things are important. Step number 2, I stopped saying, I don't want to shampoo hair. Yes, yes, yes. Don't judge me, y'all. I was one of the stylists that didn't like washing y'all hair. No, I didn't want to wash hair. Okay. I was like, why do I need to wash your hair? Come shampoo. Come on. Like, just come shampoo. I don't want to do that. I didn't want to do your takedown. Why am I taking down your hair? Tell your daughter, tell your husband, tell somebody to take down your hair. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. And the reason why I didn't want to do it is because I had a fixed mindset. I was like, if I take down their hair, if I shampoo their hair, this is going to take time from my money. I want to just do this $50 sew-in and I want to get 7 in a day so I can make my money. Not even thinking about, girl, just charge. Charge for the shampoo, charge for the takedown. And when you charge for the shampoo and the takedown and your client can come to you and they can get full services, they're going to keep coming back because that woman don't know how to take out her hair and she probably don't want her husband in her head. And then, yeah, she want to come and get her hair shampoo because that's a part of the experience. I stopped being this person that was so worried about getting to the money that I said, you know what, let me create an experience for my client. So now I use a tea tree shampoo. So every time they take their sew-ins out or they come in for a shampoo, I'm just shampooing their hair and it's like this tingle effect. And they're like, what is that? You can only get that in the salons, baby. So guess what? You're going to come back for that shampoo. I started giving them snacks, beverages, you know, a little something to hold them over. They with me for 2 to 3 hours anyway. I might as well give them something. And that makes your client feel like they're cared about. Like, I'm not over here starving. I'm not over here coughing with a dry throat and I got some water or juice or something that will hold me over. I got out of the mindset of, let me get this money, let me hustle. I don't want to shampoo hair. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And I started creating full experiences that my clients love and they had to come back. And the last step is I stopped feeling guilty about charging my worth. Okay. I used to feel so bad about charging more. No. Want to know why? Because people pay for what they want. People will go out and buy a Louis Vuitton purse for $1,200 to $5,000 because it's what they want. And when you position yourself as a luxurious hairstylist, when you're giving them full services, the works, good communication, all of the things, you're creating a luxurious package. It's important to position yourself so that you can charge more, and then you don't feel guilty about it because you know you're adding value and you're serving that woman. And that is the key to it. Serve, serve, serve. Because as you serve, listen, God will pour out blessings. You don't even have to worry about all that. God is going to pour out blessings because you're being good to his people. Serve with a pure heart, and you always gonna be good. So y'all, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like raising my prices was easy. It was hard. I was scared. I was actually very scared to raise my prices because I felt like my clients was gonna leave. And I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of my clients left throughout these past 15 years. When I raised my prices, they were gone. But I was so surprised that I got so many new clients that's paying that $300. And that is another thing. Strangers, people that don't even know you, will support you more than people that has known you your entire life. So it's not about how you feel about you. It's about how other people see your work, okay? Allow people to embrace you, allow people to love your work, and allow them to pay what you're worth. And don't feel bad about it. Work smarter, not harder, and use these tips so you can continue to grow and master your craft. So if this resonated with you or inspired you in any kind of way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Especially if you want to see more hairstylist mentorship and all things hair and balance and creating a life that you love, all right? I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.